here. We just arrived from from tour. It was phenomenal tour, and I just wanted to, we got back, and then the next morning, Mama Luliak and the kids went to California to visit their grandparents. My wife's mom and my mom. So I'm all alone at home, only with the dogs and cats and everything. So I wanted to treat myself to some Romanian amazing food. Okay, so basically, with that said, let me see. Can I switch this around? Yes, I did. Okay, so basically, this is Romanian skinless sausages. I took like 6 of them for myself. This is made, I don't know how to make it, but they call it mici mitite. I just bought it from a Romanian guy who makes them, and that's the best way to do it. You see what I'm saying? Hello, Casey. Hello, team. I got the cats. That's Jasper. That's Riku. Look at Jasper, how big he is now. Hey, Jasper. Look at this cat. It's growing by the day. Amazing. And here's Riku. These cats, even though I'm allergic to them, they love me. Every time I come outside, they rub on my feet, and no wonder I'm getting some rashes. It's just not easy, but we love animals. Liliac loves animals. I love animals myself. So I am suffering, having allergies, but look at Lilo. She's like, what are you doing outside? And I'm inside. Hey Lilo, how you doing? How you doing, baby, huh? Come on, jump, jump, jump. Come on. How you doing, Lilo? And there's Tiny, the beautiful old lady Tiny. Oh, Lilo, come on, let me give Tiny some spotlight. Move your butt out of the way. Move. Hi, Tiny. How are you? Lilo, it's not only about you, okay? Give some space to Tiny. She needs some love and attention. You've been on tour with us all the whole month. Give. Okay. Man, these dogs are jealous. It's like only. How are you, Tiny? Huh? Doing good. Doing good. The birds are not here. They're with the mills. Now, I want to teach you guys something. Being a man with a lot of hats, a lot of, music producer, tour manager, sound engineer, a driver, a dad for the band. When they argue, I have to make peace between them. You know how it is, family and siblings. But with that said, I do get stressed a lot, and under pressure. Mitzi and our boyfriend there are into healthy foods, healthy lifestyle, and they told me about this thing called Luminate, and I'll show it to you guys. And he said, "Hey, you need to buy this. This Luminate, love it. It comes in packages like this, and I just pour into a bottle of water like this, and then I mix it. Right? I mix it like this." And since I've been drinking, I do twice. They say once a day is good, but I'm like, I'm under a lot of pressure. I need 2 of them. To be honest, I don't know if it's inside my head or this is really working, but I'm stress free and it's exciting. You know what I mean? So whatever it is working right now, and I'm buying this. Like, I think they come in about 35 in a package. How many comes in a package? Let me see. Uh, mm, mm, mm. I don't even know. I mean, I can't. So 8 Oz. Pour it, mix it. Oh, 15 sticks pack. 15, 30 total. So see right here, you get water, 8 Oz. You get a Luminate package, you put it in, and boom, bada bam. So right now, I put 6 sausages for myself, skinless sausages, and air fry it. You don't, it's good to do on the barbecue, but air frying is the thing. So you just check on them, and if they look good, you're good. You know what I mean? Remember, I'm home alone. I don't know how to cook. And Mama Liliak made some bread for me, Romanian style. Let me see if I could open this thing. And it's just phenomenal. Look at this bread. This is healthy, good bread. I mean, it tastes so good. I don't think the stores has. She Mama Lily actually opened some kind of a Liliac food recipe or something like that. But definitely, I love that. So with that said, I just, I'm a guy that I kind of have my own routine on everything. And I do the same thing every day when it comes down to food or something like that. So I always appreciate food. Like, I remember Mitzi saying on tour, she said, I'm not a big eater, but me, I appreciate food. That's why I got to watch my weight because I love food and I have a sweet tooth. Tim said, you're not driving the tour bus today. No, I'm home. Why would I drive the tour bus if I'm home? What state do you live in? Well, you should know by now. Guys, join Patreon and you will know all the answers. Liliac has a Patreon. Join it. And there you could get to talk to me. You get to talk to the band. And any questions you have, we'll answer. But we do live in the state of Georgia, the beautiful Georgia, close to Atlanta. Not right in Atlanta. We live in Douglasville, but it's close to Atlanta. And like they call it, the city in the forest. We have so much greenery. It's unbelievable. I mean, look at the backyard. Let me take you guys outside to show you where Liliac lives. But I'm too lazy to open it up. But the backyard is a beautiful forest, an enchanted forest. This is where the kids, when we work at home, after a studio session, they during lunchtime they come and hang out here and just relax. But that's our backyard. Now tell me, wasn't a good decision to move from California to the beautiful of Georgia? And guess what? It's better than Oregon. It's better than Washington. You'd be like, what are you talking about? It doesn't rain every day. It does not rain every day. And I love that because rain for me was very stressful. That's one of the biggest reason I moved to California. It was the rain of living in Oregon. I mean, like, you have 3 months good weather, but after that, rain. I mean, it's too much. But look, I got family in Oregon and Washington, so it's one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's just the rain. I just cannot take that. But this is beautiful, like I said before. Beautiful, 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 and you don't get that anywhere else. Now, with that said, actually, it's better than New Hampshire, my friend. We don't get that cold snow and that freezing temperature. Trust me, I can do cold. Okay, Lilo, what do you want? Do you want to go outside with the cats? Then go outside with the cats. It's amazing how they get along. Okay, Tiny, you go too. All right. So I'll be home alone. Bye. So look at Tiny and Jasper, how they get along. I mean, that's amazing. The cats and dogs can get along. In Romania, I used to mean they were fighting against each other, fighting to death. Here, cats and dogs get along. Isn't that amazing? Well, at least Liliac's cats and dogs. All right. So yeah, with that said, let's get back to business. Let me get myself to drink a little bit. I can't wait for you guys to see how he turned out with the skinless sausages. Now, when I got back, I went to the shop, the GTR tire shop, and great shop over there. And I went to change. We had two more tires that there were the traction tires. They were old, the older ones, and I wanted to change them, right? And then the guy, I said, could you match the ones that we just changed in South Georgia when we went to Jekyll Island to shoot the music video for Breathe? And he was like, okay, let me go check it out, see what brand they are. And when he went there, he was like, what is this? I said, what do you mean? He said, who put these tires on your bus? I said, it was a road assistant, one of those guys. And he was like, man, he was like, he got pissed. Who put this on? Because I will slap him so hard right now. I said, what do you mean? What are you talking about? He said, these tires that he put on, 2 tires, these are not made for highways, for a bus. This is, one of those New Hampshire 4-season tires that you go through snow, mud, and rain. This is not made for. And he was like, this is gonna blow out again, man. Because I told him the story with the what happened on the road. And he was like, look, those tires, we don't even sell them here. I wouldn't recommend. I would tell you to. So with that said, he said, give me the number of that guy. And I gave him the phone number, and he called him. I was like, hey, did you put these tires on a bus? He was like, well, yeah. I said, you know that those tires don't go on the bus, on a tour bus or in any. Well, she rushed me, and when people rush me, I put what. And to be honest with you, that's a scammer, a-hole. I wanted to go and put a bad review for scamming us, because when you need road assistance, you are kind of at the mercy of whatever you are. And when I went on, his site was gone, everything was gone, and I'm thinking like, man. And this guy said, look, take my card anytime you need road assistance or anything when it comes down to tires, call me and I'll give you advice, and even FaceTime me and I'll show you, so you don't get ripped off anymore. So man, that's crazy. This is the second time or the third time we have issues with people that like to scam people, knowing that, we're not experienced with. I never knew about tires on buses and stuff like that. But now we have all brand new tires that are made for highways, so it's all good. Let me have some of this stress-free juice. I need to illuminate myself right now. Oh, by the way, let's go check it out. Let's see how they're turning out to be. Man, I'm hungry. All right, let's see. Ooh, it's coming along. It's just you gotta give it some more time. Let's see. Okay. Whew. Can you guys hear that? Look at that. Already cooking, but it needs to be darker. So definitely. Ooh, no. Oh man. Hi, Papa. I'm in private hell. You're in hell. Oh man. So this meat skillet sausage goes really good with mustard. I hope we have mustard. Okay, I said the John mustard. That's not the one. We need the yellow mustard. But Dijon. Oh, there it is. French. I mean, to be honest with you, bread, skinless sausage, and mustard. What is this? The French mustard, right? That strong. I wish I would have Romanian mustard. Even the mustard tastes different in Romania. Taking Liliac to Romania. See, I even have the food to feed Rocky. Justin's. I gotta actually go feed him. I haven't feed him in 2 days. Even So I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah. Oh, what's going on here? It's gotta keep going. It's not cooked yet. All right, let's see. 15 minutes. All right, let's go. I also have a beer. Ooh, that is true. Also, for health purposes, this is from one of Liliac's Patreons, James Garza. He pretends he's a doctor. He recommended 3 beats a day keeps the doctor away. It's very good for it's very good for the heart. And I've been taking this even on the road. 3 of these capsules. It comes it says promotes energy endurance, activates essential nitric oxide. So each capsule equals to 3 beats. So 3 times 3 is 9. It's like eating 9 beats, and this really helps you on your heart. So you have a strong heart when you listen to Liliac and you could headbang. You see what I'm saying? All right, Dr. Bear. The unlicensed Dr. Bear. But look, he has good advices. So the rings are on the sidewalls. Google interpret meaning. Okay. I'm trying to read what you guys are saying as well. Yeah. The meats have to be the dark brown. Yeah, okay, somebody wants to know about the next video. So the next music video, it's a song called Breathe. And, this is something that Lilia hasn't done before. Meaning it's different, but still in the realm of rock and metal. Like I said before, imagine music is like food. Imagine eating every single day the same thing, same cereal every day, same cereal, same. I mean, you get tired of it, right? You get tired. Even the cereal might get tired of you. So with that said, somebody said, "What you cooking?" I'm cooking skinless sausages, which I'm gonna present it to you once I'm done. So with that said, that's the reason I like Queen, because even though they're rock and roll band, every song had a different flair to it. It wasn't the same, like you saw, Bohemian Rhapsody was totally different than another one, Bites the Dust. Then you have We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You. Every song was different, but there wasn't like one song is jazz, one song is pop, one song is blues. It was all in the realm of rock and roll. You see what I'm saying? So with Liliac is the same thing. You're not gonna hear a jazz song from Liliac. I mean, not that I wouldn't even know how to produce a jazz song for them. But you're gonna hear metal with different flavors or different flares. Like you heard metal with country flair to it, southern rock. Now this one, I kind of call it metal with the Renaissance flair. And, we're going to have violin, flute in it. We're going to have some great, phenomenal things. And Melody's going to sing it. I mean, me and her had to really portray the song. She's singing in a different vocals that you guys are used to, Melody. You know what I mean? But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, Radio Gaga is great. 15-20 minutes and turn on the other side. Well, I don't know, because it's an air fryer, so I don't need to turn them from side to side. But let me see, how did they look? Ooh, cooking. Guys, see, I can do it. I can be all alone and cook for myself. Ooh, look at that. Man, they're already brown. I don't even know if I leave it too much, my get burnt or something. Let me leave it like 5 more minutes, all right? 5 more minutes, because I like it juicy. I don't like it burnt. You know what I mean? Same thing with medium rare. With when I cook the steak, I don't like it to be dry and all right. Okay, so I would love to have some romaine sausage. I can smell them from here. Well, stick to your Tennessee and eat the. The thing is with skinless sausages, every region kind of makes it their own flavor. You know what I mean? It depends on the ingredient. Well, the ingredients is pretty much the same, but probably seasoning to say it more. And this guy here in Georgia is the best in the West. Well, in the East, because we're in the East. He's the best. He like I had skillet sausages made at a restaurant in Oregon, was okay. I had in other parts of the country, even in California, was okay. But this one's, oh my gosh, like this guy got it. It's almost like when you have a talent for something, you got a talent for something. So you don't need to look no more. So what I'm saying, I know you might be like, oh, I'll look it up online and I'll gonna make my own meat, my own skinless sausage. Go ahead, give it a try, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be as good as, I mean, this guy's got it. And he wouldn't give the recipe to anyone because he knows if he does, he's gonna run out of business. He has the best recipe. So I understand. All right, let me cut some bread over here. There we go. See, that's homemade bread, man. Homemade. Everything I'm eating right now is going to be homemade except the mustard because I bought it from the store. But it's amazing. It's amazing. And, oh, what, Lilo? Did you smell the sausages? What? You're scratching the door? Okay, go in. Hello, boys. Where's Tiny? She's bathing in the sun right there. Look. Boom. All right. Lilo, you're not getting skinless sausage. I already fed you dog food. So don't even try. All right. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, I think it's done. Like I said, I don't want to burn them too much. Yes, Abelardo said that's what makes great albums, the band ability to include their ability, love song, heavy, and so on. Very true. Well, ooh, yeah, that, okay. Let me show you guys. This is done. It's already getting, oh yeah, they're done. All right, let me grab something, a fork or something. Okay, wow, look at that. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I'm getting messages. People wants to come by. I hope they're not trying to come by and eat my sausages or anything. All right, there you go. Man, they're hot. I might have to wait a little bit. But that's it. I just made myself 2, 4, 6 of them. Usually you eat it with fries, but I'm not gonna cook fries. And oh, wait a minute, hold on. How do you turn this thing off? Wait, how do you do this? There you go. Okay. Remember, I'm new at cooking. To be honest, I got married at 18. I live with my mom, dad, shared a bedroom, my brother, younger brother, and then got married. So I pretty much never been alone. You know what I mean? Howsoever. So for me to be alone for a week, it took a toll on me. I was like, man, that's not cool. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, ooh, you can smell the garlic. Jeez. All right. You guys want to see what I'm doing here? Yeah, you do. I know you do. Yeah. So there it is. There's my mustard. There's my skinless sausage. And we're going to give it a try. First time, all right? Homemade bread by Mama Luliak. Mmm. Mmm. Look, man, they're so good. That's the one. I'm telling you. You can get better than that. I love it. It's tough alone. You're right. On my load. No, that's a myth about vampires hating garlic. Actually, garlic helps the vampire. Okay, I gotta let Tiny in this time. Okay, Tiny, come on in. I love cats, man. They're so independent. It's unbelievable. You just put a bunch of food right there. They eat when they're hungry. Dogs, so much maintenance. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. Yeah, it's a different story. But with that said, I know if anybody's interested in the Illuminate Juice Plus, let me know and I can connect you. It's some plants made out of some plants. It's called featuring Alpinia galanga, lion's name, cordyceps sage, ashwagandha, and natural occurring caffeine per serving from coffee berry, low in calories. It's a herbal supplement. So I guess that helps with, like I said, it kind of helps with the stress, and it's for adults only. If pregnant, nursing, or taking medication, consult your doctor before you store in a cool, dry place. We recommend no more than 2 servings per day. So now, like I said before, I've been drinking and it, I don't know, I just feel more less stressed. So if is this helping, it's helping. You know what I mean? Oh, it looks good from Levi Bollard. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, with that said, I think I'm gonna survive a week without my wife and the kids. I think I'm gonna survive. I know my way to, survive this. But talking about the music, Breathe. I love Breathe. And the music video is gonna be phenomenal. We got to shoot it on the Jackal Island. On the Jackal Island, and it was amazing that they allow us to film it there without even charging us a penny for the permits. They just told us to stay away from sea turtles area, so we don't. And I just said, of course. I mean, we wouldn't want to damage anything anyway. Okay, what are you using for dipping sauce? It's mustard. Mustard. Because it's sausages, so it's almost like you're eating hot dog, in other words, but it's skinless sausages, and it's really good. So the mustard just give you the perfect. It's the perfect combination. But the great part about it is that it's juicy and it's like melting in your mouth. You know what I mean? So I can't wait for you guys to hear the song. It's an amazing song, and the lyrics are very deep. And I think somebody described just from that reel that Seven Melody did on the Salt Flats, and talking about betrayal. That you don't need that person in your life betraying you, and we all go through that kind of stuff. Somewhere in our lives. It doesn't mean it could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, husband, or wife. It could be even betrayal from coworkers. It could be all betrayal from friends. It could be betrayal from maybe even your cousin or relatives. So I know music speaks to our heart and soul, and I hear songs that speaks to me for what I'm going through. You know what I mean? So I already had three sausages. Let me show you guys. Look, I'm down. I'm down. I'm going down. The only thing is I need more mustard. There we go. It's nothing like mustard, huh? Look at that right there. Boom. All right, maybe some fireball. I don't know. But you know what? Actually, why not? This right here, it's in a fireball bottle, but it's not fireball. Trust me. This right here is tsuika. Oh well, it's called rakiu. See, rakiu prune. It's made out of plums. It's made in Romania. It's like kind of like the moonshine from Romania. And Eugen Borus, who's from Romania, he's a friend of Liliac in Ohio. He was like, "Hey, do you want a bottle?" When after the show, I was like, "You kidding me? Of course I want one." So we drove all the way after the show. We drove to his house with a bus. There was a big parking lot by a Hobby Lobby. Oh man! And we got to he gave it to me, and I was like, "Man." And I had some on the bus. I remember the owner in Bremerton, Washington. He said, "Hey, I'm from Hungary. I'm Hungarian." And I said, "Do you want some Romanian moonshine?" He was like, "Oh yeah." It was like after he had a shot, he was like, "Man, this is good stuff." But it is. It's strong, but oh man, this. If you drink it, you're gonna feel the burn. You're gonna feel the burn. And he loved it. It was, man, it reminds me of what, my parents and grandparents used to drink, and there's nothing like the real deal. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes all this stuff getting distilled and, big corporation, it is what it is. But this is good. Woo! 100% proof. Sorry, kids, whoever's minors, don't delete this part. But I can't believe they allow you to put in the luggage to bring from Romania to US alcohol, as long as it's in the luggage. So that's amazing. Fireball. Echo Gaming says, "What is Fireball?" It's a cinnamon whiskey. So I guess he had a empty bottle, and he used that just to put this moonshine in it. But guys, tell me, what's your favorite song from Liliac? And then I'll tell you my favorite song. I mean, we have I have number 1, 2, 3, 4 and go like that. But I have one of them that right now has been my favorite song since we released it, and I'm looking forward to write like Liliac and produce a song that will beat that one. When you're an artist, when you're a producer, you're always looking forward to to that next song that's gonna be bigger than what you had. Kevin, Larbo Girl, Echo, Delusion, Casey, Breathe, and Hypothermia. I said one, number one. Just one. Don't give me two songs, because I could give you five songs off the bat, but we're just going with the first best number one. See, even the bread is very, you know, my wife made it and she knew what I like. And she was like, Abelardo said, where to go? Goddess said, Sail Away. Chevy, Bad Boys. Man, everybody said a different song. I don't have two people to say the same song. Isn't that crazy? I dropped something here. Mama Lulek might be upset. It's hard to work with one hand. Yes, Jimmy. I feel you right now. See, I wanted some of this potato salad she made. It would go good. Right here. And I dropped it on the floor. Mr. Tumbler, what he means to use only one hand. Because I was phone in one hand and, you know, trying to work these things here. And, oof. But it is what it is. All right. Jimmy's Not Afraid. Everybody has a different song. Isn't that crazy? Like, literally, I can see two people here naming the same song, which is good. My 5 seconds rule true. Literally, who could... All right, so this is Mama Luliak made, homemade, the potato salad, which she used, you know, carrots and green peas. You know, I think she did use some, of course, egg, boiled egg, and pickles. And it's really good, trust me. It's a little different than the one you buy at the store. And she knows I like this. So before she left, knowing that I'll be alone for a whole week, she's like, I'm gonna cook for Papa like a bunch of stuff so he's not gonna go hungry. You know what? She knew I might do a live stream. She might like, man, now I gotta, look at this, guys. It broke. I hope she's not watching this live stream. I gotta replace that before she comes back, right? Oh, yeah. Karen May. Mama, oh my gosh, looks so good. All my favorite ingredients. There you go. Calvin said, making me hungry and I just ate. Well, what can I say, man? It's good to be a Romanian American because you get to live in America and eat Romanian food. So, Sugar Bear. Oh, we were just talking about you. How'd you break it? Well, I guess I was holding with one hand and I was trying to, and it just slid off my hand. And that's how I did the deed. But anyway, going back to the songs. What's your favorite song? So far, I have about 5-6 people saying Rebel Girl, Delusion, Breathe, Sail Away, Vertigo, Bad Boys. I can't choose one. No, it doesn't work like that. You gotta choose one. Not Afraid. My favorite song. You guys wanted me to tell you my favorite song? And what I'm gonna say is gonna be, look, Sugar Bear said hypothermia. Jimmy, have you already said? Jimmy already said Not Afraid. You're not allowed to say two songs. One song. My favorite song is Carousel. And I remember bringing that riff to the band, you know, the bass line. I had that riff because I was gonna make a dance track a long time ago, and then I was just looking through my library of sounds, and I said to the band, "Hey, I would like you to guys, get this riff and run with it." So they did. Ethan started playing the riff. Sam started doing, like fast, but the same riff. And Abby started playing jam with the drums. And then melody all of a sudden was like, and then, I spin it like a carousel. And I remember the day it was in the unfinished studio writing that song, and I got so excited. Like, oh my God, it's gonna be a hit. Oh my Lord. See, there's another one. Hit the lights. Everybody has their own favorite. Own favorite. Like none. So imagine if we would have done all the albums sounding like Dear Father, which nobody mentioned here, or like Chain of Thorns, because that was our first album. You wouldn't have an opportunity to hear something different. You know what I mean? Like Sail Away, Delusion, Vertigo. So with that said, what Luliak is doing, and I know there's some complainers saying, stick to one sound, stick to one outfit, stop changing your outfit. You guys have no direction. All that stuff, it's somebody who doesn't know what it means. It's like eating the same cereal every day for the rest of your life and not trying. There's honey oats, there's tricks, there's kicks, there's what's wrong? You're still eating cereal, but it's a different flavor. What's wrong with changing the flavor? You're not offending the gods of cereal by trying a different brand of cereal. It's still cereal, for God's sake. You see what I'm saying? We're not offending the metal gods by doing Delusion, that it's totally different kind of metal, or Carousel, or Rebel Girl, or everything is in the realm. Everybody. It's still rock and metal. You see what I'm saying? It just has different flair. Different flavor. Okay, somebody said, I think it's because each song touches each individual differently, and if of course they all great. So I stand in my original answer. I can't choose just one, and it is true. I can't believe I'm having a shot of moonshine at 2 o'clock. I usually do it at night. And I gotta finish cutting the grass. I also gotta go back to the bus and change the oil on the generator. There's a lot of stuff. The kids and Mitzi gave me a whole list of things to change on the bus. We need more shelves here. We need you to put hooks in here. We need you to. I'm like, my Lord God Almighty, do I get a break? I thought that you guys gonna be gone in California for a week, and I get to relax and chat with the Patreons. I gotta actually go and work and get the bus ready for the next tour. Yeah, man, I'm getting full, and I still got 2 sausages, one for Tiny, one for Lilo, one for Tiny. I don't know, man. I shouldn't feed the dogs human food. Get used to it, and they don't want their dog food anymore. But I'll just give them a little bit. It won't hurt. So please don't tell Peter about it. All right? Lilo, come here. You see the sausage? Come here. Ah, look at you. All right. Before I give you this, you got to do a trick. Ready? Okay, no trick. Come on, jump over my foot. Jump. Jump. Sit. Sit. All right, let's do this. Ready? All right, here you go. Oh, look at you. Tiny, your turn. Come here, Tiny. All right. Tiny, where you at? Tiny. Oh, here you are. Come on. Do a trick for me. Come on. Jump, 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 jump. Come on. Good girl. Here. There you go. All right. All right. Yeah, well, sometimes we treat our pets like divas. Guys, I just don't look at me anymore. Like that. Don't look at me like that, Lilo. Don't. You already ate your dog food. This is for me. Okay? Okay? Man, she gives me those eyes. But, you know, it's crazy. Lilo been with us for a whole month on the bus, going everywhere. And we got home. I was gonna go take the trash out, and she ran after me. What do you think you're gonna go without me? I'm thinking, Lilo, didn't you have enough of going on the road? It's never enough for her. Man, I'm telling you guys. Um, I shouldn't be drinking moonshine at this time. I keep looking at time, but it's too good. It's way too good. Okay, let's pour some. Just another shot. One more, that's it. I promise. One more shot. Because it's not a lot, but it's good. It really works with the sausages, to be honest. Look how little I put in there, right? Oh man, you could smell that plum. You know, moonshine, the real deal. Oh wow. Okay. Going back to the songs. Look, somebody said, Papa Liliak, I gotta tell you, I know a lot of people hate you, but what you did with your kids, it's rare. And you sticking to your guts, not going with the record label, not going with production companies, and doing everything yourself, 100% original. 100, like the t-shirt design. This was designed by Abigail. The new design was designed by Melody. The hats, right there, Liliac. The logo was designed by Abigail. Everything is designed by Liliac 100%. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if even the bats, the plushies, is designed by Liliac, by the band members. Songwriting, we write our own songs. We record it. I mix it. I produce it. I mean, literally everything is 100%. You cannot get more original. And when I hear people say, "Oh, you're not original. You are just a cover band," you don't know what you're talking about. And only because, even though it's an original song that a band puts it out with a record label and they have their songwriters write it for you, and it's one of those recycled same chord progression that we heard a million times because they want to get the song on the radio, and it has to sound familiar, it has to sound catchy, which is the same recycled chord progression, and probably the melody, they just change the melodies a little bit and the lyrics, and you call that an original, and you say that Liliac is not original. Listen to Liliac's original music. Everything is different. It's authentic. It's their own. So that's original. Okay, how do you erase this crap? This guy Donnie. Let me remove this guy. He's saying some shit. Some fake stuff. Well, I don't need people, hey, Going to be some zigzags cut in the grass. Yes, after have all this. All right, those are cookie cutter songs. Exactly, exactly. Why people are paying money for cookie cutter songs and music that it's being heard and done? Why not say, you know what? We're not supporting the artist from the label and we're not supporting cookie cutter songs. You want us to support your music? You want us to support your music? Then do something on your own. Do something that we haven't heard before. That's the real deal. And there's this guy, another here, saying, you always say something. We're independent. Labels are bad. It gets old. The music needs to speak for itself. Your music is there. I don't even know what that means. No genius. There's nothing this thing on you. Well, look, Mr. Smarty Pants, we are proud of what we have achieved on our own. You see what I'm saying? Because everything we've done, it's like you make handmade art, homemade cooking. That's an achievement. If you want to go with a big corporation and big labels, go ahead and spend your money so those executive producers can live a great life in Beverly Hills in a mansion with your money, thinking that you're supporting the bands, which they're slaves to this big corporations. And I know this for a fact. I've seen contracts by the record labels. So before you say anything, get your facts right. Liliac, like I said, yes, we're gonna say the truth. We are independent and we're proud of it. You know why? Because even if we're not gonna do music anymore, this is gonna last forever. Everything that's on YouTube, on Facebook, is gonna last forever and gonna be like, they wrote it, they did it. Like Frank Sinatra said, right? I did it my way. Right? That was his song, wasn't it? Wasn't it Frank Sinatra? So, wow, that's a big statement. I haven't seen as much talent in one band since the Eagles. I mean, I know Eagles wrote their own music, which is amazing. See, that's why I always mention Metallica. Because, back in the day, you couldn't have done it without a record label. It was different. There was no internet. You couldn't be a band saying, hey, I'm independent. I'm going to go there and distribute myself but right now, distribution, do you know how much it costs for a digital album to put it on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora? Do you know how much it costs? If you go to CD Baby, who's the biggest distribution company for independent bands, I think it's $39, or it was $49, but they give discounts. $49, meaning anybody in the world can distribute. No matter how poor or rich or poor they are, they could do it. You see what I'm saying? Back in the day, you couldn't have, because to duplicate 1 million vinyl records, that would have cost you like $12 million. You see what I'm saying? And individuals wouldn't have that money. So the record labels, they're a bank. They got the money. So they will spend the money, $1 million to make the record, then $10 million to make or $12 million to make the vinyl record. But when they put it out, there was no internet. They knew how to put it out that it would sell. Why? They would have put on MTV, on the radios, and people, if they wanted to hear music or listen to music or find out about music, there was only one way you could do. It was radio, it was MTV, or it was the vinyl record stores. You see what I'm saying? So there was no way. But what I like about Metallica, even though they were with the record label, they never ever agreed, and I'm sure even if they suggested, hey, we got some songwriters from outside, they said, no songwriters. They wrote their own music. They stood their ground. And I like those bands that stand their ground. The only problem is, and today, The record labels won't allow you to be like, well, you signed a contract. We need that radio hit. We need it now. So you don't know how to write, or your songs are good, but they're not radio hits that everybody is, to push it like that. Then guess what? They get songwriters and they say, well, they wrote hit songs before for this artist, for that band, and they're gonna write you a hit song, and we want you to work with them. And all of a sudden, you see that your music, the hits or half of the album is written by some songwriters that we never heard about, that is working for the label, and the band don't write their music. They just got the fill-in songs on the album. So, like I said before, I will like a lot of the people, the fans, because I know even bands that are desperate and are still waiting to get signed, which my advice to the bands is don't wait for that. Work. Work your ass off. Put records out. Do it on your own. If you're going to have a record label, somebody that really believes in you and want to take you to the next level, and sincerely they could help you, it's up to you if you want to take that chance. If not, if you can make it on your own, do it on your own. Now the fans are the ones to blame for. And you'll be like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Because the fans are not smart enough to really distinguish, and they don't know what their heart is. I mean, I remember Don Campbell saying, one of Liliac's Patreon, I thought the record labels was doing us a favor and was doing this and that, until I found out, Chevelle posted and said, we've been with the record label, the Ben Chevelle, for 5 years. We know the record label made $15 million. We didn't make absolutely, they said, zero money. And we performed big festivals. We've done shows everywhere, around the country, around the world. And that said a lot of things. And they were like, we don't know what to do now. Our contract is done. Do we go on our own independently so we can make some money? I mean, look at Skillet. They just got off of a 20-year being with the Atlantic Records for 20 years. And I remember 2 years ago talking to their tour manager backstage, and he said, yeah, our first 5 years, they gave us the crappiest deal we could ever have. But Skillet, they kept putting albums out, they work hard, and then when those 5 years ended, we told the label, look, we're gonna go on our own unless you give us a good deal. And they give them a good deal. And even that good deal is not a good deal, because why would they go independent if the good deal is not a good deal? You see what I'm saying? Why would you go independent? Why Skillet, being an international band right now, are just going on their own? That's a big question that I'm asking. And it's crazy. It's crazy, to be honest with you. That says something. And they said, well, we're going to make more money. We have more control of our music when we want to release it, how we want to release it. And trust me, when you're an artist, you want to have control over your art. You do want to have control. You don't want just a bunch of members of the board of record labels always have a say and you have to just go along. Otherwise, they get pissed and they say, they threaten you. You see what I'm saying? From last night's stream, I agree with TKO. Liliac should write more songs, masterpiece songs, and stay away from radio music. Ooh, that's a big statement. Hey, thank you. Good afternoon, my friends. I'd rather have Grandma's cookies than Oreos or cheap Ahoy. Well, Echo Gaming said, I mean, music is music. Doesn't really matter if it's a cover or original. If people enjoy, then you have succeeded. That is true. To be honest with you, I love the cover we did. We did it. And what makes it more different, because I think Liliac did it all. First of all, choosing the covers and Melody sing it. And a lot of the covers are male singing songs by males, and Melody being a female and singing it made it different already. But I am really proud of Seven Nation Army because Liliac changed it totally differently. Carol the Bells, I love that one. I love Heaven and Hell. It's different. And the other ones, we kind of, back then, we just kind of did it the same way, and people still said, yours version is different. I'm like, okay, I guess. I mean, we just did the same thing. But like Holy Diver, Rainbow in the Dark, Enter Sandman, Crazy Train, we pretty much stayed true to what it was. But I guess Melody singing it, it made it different. So I got my last sausage. Ooh, it's cold already. But it's still good. I like it. I love it. I should have called this live stream Lunch with Papa Liliak. A late lunch, because it's 2:22 here in Georgia. But I'm almost done with my food, and I'm almost done with this live stream. If you guys have any questions, could you please put them in here? And people who thinks that I'm just, saying the same thing and they don't like me, that's fine. I will say the same thing probably for the rest of my life. So if you don't like it, it is what it is. Because sometimes maybe repeating myself, it will get in people's heads. You know what I mean? Okay. Where's my cap right here? I got my artworks. Argan City, loving it. Tell Ninetta, thank you for the fast shipping. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, I will tell Mama Liliac. Oh, video for Breathe. So basically, I'm gonna try to mix and get it mastered. The video is about, let's say, 80% done. Sam was editing while on tour. I did check it out and everything. Probably when he gets back, we'll try to finish it. Once we got the master, and I upload it to CD Baby, or so to be, we need 2 weeks from then. So let's think about, like, maybe in 3 weeks it will be out. How about that? In 3 weeks. Ooh, Symphony of Destruction sounds better by Liliac. Well, mostly because Melody sings it on a high octave, because it was way too low for her to sing like Dave Mustaine low, like, you take a man. So she's like, you take a man, so she sings it higher. But and I like Melody's version, to be honest. The original version is phenomenal, but Liliac's version, it has a different vibe, which is as good. And remember, we played that on the Master of Rock Cruise with Dave Alfelson. James, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't know about, but yeah, I can't wait to hear that song Breathe. It's gonna be phenomenal, trust me. It's different, and it has so many elements to it. A lot of people will love it. And if you think about it, it didn't cost us anything but the trip to Jekyll Island to make that video. Same thing was with Bad Boys or Heaven and Hell. So when you do a free music video and then you see the success, you're always excited about that. You can ask, you definitely can ask for more. You know what I mean? All right, I'm done. Any other questions before I leave, guys? Has Sam played with other artists on their music? Not really. To be honest, I haven't even produced any more artists since I started working with Liliac. Yeah. All right. It seems like there's no more questions. So With that said, guys, thank you so much for being on my live stream here on YouTube. I appreciate your time, your love. Please be careful of scammers that pretend to be Melody or Abigail or even Samuel. Trust me, they're not pretending to be Papa Liliac. I'm not famous enough for that. Who wants to talk to Papa Liliac? Nobody. But with that said, the only way you could talk to the band is through Discord. And if you get a private message or DM or Messenger, it's a fake. I'm telling you right off the bat. Liliac schedules their conversation with their fans on Discord, on Liliac's Discord, on Patreon. You become a patron. Look, it's $5. I know it's money. Some people might be like, that's a lot of money a month, $5. But you could cancel anytime. So if you really want to support Liliac, you could be on the Patreon, join it, and you have an opportunity to talk to the band. And besides that, you get a VIP treatment, you get some rewards, and all the inside information that you wouldn't get it anywhere else. So my advice is join Patreon. Until next time, do the dishes now. Yes, I gotta do the dishes. You're right. Because I can have a lot of dishes. Mama Liliac will be very, very upset if she comes home and she has to clean